calling behind the story mission is to equip others to know and reveal the story of God in their lives. And what that means is that we want to see God's people connect the dots between their life story and the larger story that God's writing, and so that they know that they're part of that story, and then to reveal that once they realize that to the rest of the world. The two parts of the calling are the know and the reveal. The Story Mission course is set up in a way so that people can quiet the noise and break away from the distractions of everyday life. They can get informed on the things of God, and then that's really just setting the table. And then we get out of the way so that God can do what only He can do with that person. They can experience Him in their story. That part we do through our program, and that program is delivered in one of two ways, either as an online course or through one of our weekend retreats that we host in Georgia.
I really believe I was pretty empty, and I feel much more filled since I've come. He told me, despite all these fears and things, that, that the emptiness, that He was still there, and He could dump me out and pour Him in.
It's a simple thing. It's the love story that He has for me, and I think it's something that I take for granted because I feel so lost and unwanted sometimes, and I'm just like, He made me realize that last night. He's like, don't you realize that this is my love story for you? And that's the one thing that just kind of pierced my heart.
The course is the most important part. Our heart is that people would know exactly how they fit into God's grander story. But the powerful part, the really powerful part, is the revealing of their story. This is where we help people capture their story, their testimony, what's been revealed to them in a way that they can then share it with others and reach places and spaces and times that they otherwise couldn't reach. The people that sit on the other side of the video that click play likely are going to be in a place of hopelessness or have been through a similar struggle. In this video, in this testimonial, they're going to hear a message of hope. And so that's why I think this part is the most powerful. Every once in a while, there's a story that deserves more attention. It's captivating. It's the stuff of movies and books. And for those stories, we're so blessed because God brought Kenny and Noel and Crossing Over Films to walk alongside us in this ministry. And for those, we have the ability to create short documentary style films.
Hi, we're Ken and Noel Taby. We started Crossing Over Films just this year. It is a ministry, a video production ministry, and what we're trying to get across is the move of God that's happening in the church, showcasing people that normally aren't showcased, things that are outside the four walls of the church, so that it stirs people on so that they're able to go do likewise.
We're such visual people, and being a Christian, it's like you live by faith. So, it's nice to sometimes have a little bit of visual content to kind of feed the faith,
yeah.
I think, and for the world to see,
Yeah. Our heart is the church. Our heart is we love people, we love God, and we want to see God's kingdom expand. So we're praying that through this ministry that it does just that.
We want to invite you to join us in this mission of stories. And there's a number of ways that you can do that. You can simply do it by praying for what God's doing in this ministry and the people that are coming through here and their stories and how they're being impacted. You can do that by serving with us. We always have a need for volunteers to help with the different events that we're doing. You can do that by just simply tracking us on social media and keeping up and being a part of the stories that are being changed here. Or you can do it by investing into what's going on and making an impact on some of these kingdom stories. And so I want to invite you to participate at some level, to prayerfully consider what your part might be in all of this. And I want to say thank you for taking the time to even watch this video.